And welcome. All right now. So we're so far. So this is a park area. What we're doing is gonna get rid of the grass. So they're putting a tarp on there, and then they're going to put these bags on. These are full of mulch. It's a pretty big area there.
Just covering holes.
Oh, yes, that's nice. But anyway, you got all these bags here, full of mulch. There's a lot. Yeah. All right now. So that's what we're doing. And welcome. Whew. So let's see what happens. Okay. So this is the meadow we're building here. And they're just taking this little area and we're going to take the grass out. So they're going to cover it. So this is a meadow. And we filled all these bags full of mulch. And there's probably 100 of them. I don't even know. No. There was. I ended at 30, way before you guys kept going.
Oh.
Yes. I counted 38. So anyway, Suzanne's here. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. And thanks for the thumbs up. So anyway, so this is the master gardeners, and this is what they're doing. And it's a lot of work. Now, are you covering the whole thing with bags?
I'm gonna do all the...
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna just, Mr. IBringit. He's hammering. Yeah, you got to. Yep. Yep. That's the word. Got to do it. But anyway, it's really pretty here. I'm gonna try to get out of the way here. But yeah, they have to kill it. Yeah. But they have to figure out. So they have these 3 trees here. And I'm not sure what's happening. Are they gonna get rid of the tree?
Just the middle one.
The middle one. Oh yeah, it's almost dead. It's not looking too lively. But yeah, they're gonna get rid of this guy so they can mow. Because they have the big, massive mowers. But anyway, this area used to be a farm. And it's our agricultural center. Yep. So they're gonna do, what's in a meadow?
Huh?
What do you, I have to ask. Native plants. Any ideas like what? Columbine. Wait, hold on.
I don't know how.
All right, say it again. What?
Columbine, black-eyed Susans.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember the rest of them.
Yeah.
There's a list.
There's a list. I'll have to get the list.
Majority would be dead.
But he's hammering these little doodads. Mm-hmm. So this is one of their projects. They all do individual projects and all the classes every year. And Moses graduated, was that last year or this year? I don't even, 2024. Yes. So this is a pretty big piece of tarp. I don't know if you see this. I don't know how many feet that is, but this is what they're doing. And then, yeah, they're going to get rid of, there's 3 trees here.
Donated blood before she came.
And, oh, wow.
New rule.
No blood donations. All right, so anyway, this is it. And it's really nice. And so I helped them fill these bags. I did about 20 of them myself. It was a lot. Got a good workout, so I'm looking kind of sweaty. Didn't want to, but anyway, there it is. There we go. So, Mr. IBringit. So it's a little overcast, and that's what we're doing. So, but it took a lot of people to do all this. Yeah, so we laid this out, and but this is our agricultural center, and I'll just do a quick little walk. Hopefully my internet will stay. It's a little bit low, but they do these little outdoor gardens, but there's a little bench there. And see, I'm right behind where this meadow's gonna be, and or right in front, I guess. But anyway, they do these little gardens, and it's just for people to sort of get ideas. Let me see. See these little wildflowers there? All this stuff's growing this is the walkway. But it's been, all these plants are growing in there. I don't think they meant that. Adam's needle, it's a yucca, or yucca. There should have been phlox here. And they got the bud files. Hello. But anyway, the garden's been, it's been a little rough because of the weather. Jeez, I meant to turn off my. Okay, I think I got it. Woo! Hopefully I didn't. I caught somebody. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Shame on me. But anyway, I'll just give you a little walk here through. And there's Bud Files. Hello. And hopefully you can hear me. Yes. And there's birds singing. Dragon's blood. Those are pretty. The red. Yep. Okay. But anyway, so they have a stone garden. They have an herb garden. There's a bunch of others. But this is kind of, let's see here. Crevice garden, they're calling it. Series of large flat stones set together vertically, like the pages of a book, with the soil between adjacent stones, making a series of narrow, deep crevices for plants to grow in. So LOL, Kelly and Moses should be working on home. I know, right? Oh, God, I know. This is tragic. This is pretty cool, though. See the stones? How the... Yeah. Well, so, I mean, yeah. We really need... See, the whole thing is we need tree removal, which we cannot do. Because our trees are getting old and they're ready to, pass away. Yes. The trees are very sad. But anyway, thanks for the people hanging out. Hopefully you can still hear me. Yep. But anyway, it's really pretty. There's some irises. Now, they've already died. I don't know if you can see them there, but the irises, the early spring is when these guys grow. But anyway, here's the rock garden here. 1999. And this is prickly pear right there. Let me see, I want to get closer. Prickly pear. Yep. Hopefully. Let's see what else. Yep. But thanks for the thumbs up. Orange stone crop. Sedum. It's another sedum. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I'm still alive. And I'll just show you some of the plants real quick. Let's see. I think this is kale. Yep. Kale. And lettuce. Look at that. It's pretty good lettuce there. Yeah. It's in a little thingy there, which is nice. I don't see the cats. Cats are hiding. They're probably sleeping but here's some roses. These are starting to pass. But yeah. And then lamb's ear down there. And we got Frugal Mama. Hello. Hopefully you can hear me. I am not in a good internet area, so we'll see, but good to see you. But anyway, this is the garden, and they're building. I'll show you some. Oh, there's a bee. That was a big one. Ooh, hold on. Let me see if I can get him. Ooh. There he goes. He's a big one. He's working the pollination. Let me see if I can see him. There he goes. Yep. There's more lamb's ear here. Commend you for your company service and volunteering. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But I hate to say, I feel like I'm too old for this. Get out of here, bugs. They're like biting me. But anyway, and these are spotted dead nettle. And what are these little purple ones? I guess that might be it. Spotted dead nettle. Yes. Thank you so much. There's a lot of... This is pretty nice. It's a chore, yes. All right. So anyway, they're building the meadow over there. And then these are some cute little, let's see what these are. Don't know what these are, but they're pretty. I guess that's a daisy. See, some of the little signs are, and then I know this is the herb garden here. So that's, what is this stuff called? Oh my goodness. Ay, 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 lavender. So anyway, there's the lavender. Pretty. Mm-hmm. Yep. Blue cushion is what they call it. Hear the bird? Let's see, it's a hummingbird. I don't know if you can see him there, but he's little. Okay. I don't know what he's saying. Now I have some of these in my yard. I have these purple ones, the real dark ones. And I forget what the heck they call them. But I bought it from a gardening store about 10 years ago. They keep coming back. So I have these dark purple ones there. Let me see what else. Oh, oh, he's following me. Oh, snap. I was trying to get away from him. Okay. Yeah, he wants to be in the video. Okay. I see you. Oh. All right, he's gone. Okay. Boy, that was a lot, yeah. Here we go. So we got some, I don't know what these are. See, sometimes the markers are hard to see, but anyway, very pretty. There's a lot of little wasp and bees in there. I'm gonna try to stay away from that. But look at that nice tree there. Yep. So anyway, that's that. So, and then there's some Japanese maple or just maple. Those two there. Mm-hmm. See, I'm gonna walk over here. But anyway, there's just a lot of good stuff here. Yeah, nature's wonderful. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I'll show you these maples. They're really nice, and I'll have to help them. I want to help them carry these bags. But took a little break here. Let me see. See how fast these people drive? It's flying. I think it's 25 mile an hour speed limit there. But look at that. But anyway, they have all these little gardens, and they just keep meandering. And there's some in the back. And Eastern red cedar. Eastern red cedar. Is that what that is? No, that's got to be a maple. Maybe it is a cedar. Don't know. See, some of the things aren't marked. But yeah. I'll just walk you through here. This is Sugar Daddy. Threadleaf coreopsis. Wow. Moonbeam. That's really pretty. And they have these little walk through. You can walk, which is nice. These are all early spring gone already. Nice. Good to see you, Sugar Daddy. Happy Friday. Yes, thank you. I'm doing a little nature walk for a second. This is pink dianthus. Ooh, that's pretty. I like this. But the wind just started, which is nice because it's hot. Okay. That's the cedar there. But all this was done by hand. You know, they laid everything down and did this. So it's a lot of work, you know. I don't know how they do it. But it's been many years. I don't know how long they've been in existence, but Penn State, you know, runs this. And they do all the teaching and provide the space and all that stuff. But shout out to Penn State. Yep. But these trees are amazing. And let's see. I'm gonna go around this way again. See if there's anything good to see over there. Not really. I think we're good. Let's do a little pan there. Oh, Donzel, hello. Happy Friday. And Marlene Motivates is here. Hello. So this is the nature walk real quick. We're volunteering and we did a little schlepping, lifting and toting earlier. But we're building a meadow. So I'll show you again what it looks like. But anyway, but all in this area, like there's gardens kind of that way and gardens behind me. And then gardens all down this little walkway here. And then they have an herb garden in the back and some other stuff too. So, but I'll show you real quick. I'm just walking on these guys here. Okay. Woo! This is hot. So this is what we packed up this morning.
I think we did a little bit more than we needed.
I think we did, but that's good. A lot of mulch inside. Yep.
I think Moises might need some help. Are you pulling it towards you or towards the road? Okay, good.
Okay.
Because I think then we're gonna end like it'll like become an arc if you keep pulling.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. But anyway, I'll show you.
Does he know what I'm saying?
I think so. But anyway, I'm gonna walk around. But anyway, all this land was a farm, a couple farms, and this is the ag center, agricultural center. Any daylilies? I think they're done. Yeah, they bloomed about April, about tax day, and I was here around that time. They look great, but the daylilies are already moved on. They're in heaven. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. Daylilies. I don't know. I think they are gone. I'll help him out here. Let me grab a couple of these. Poor guy.
We're
He's really-
retying them.
Oh, you're retying them? Yeah.
They came loose.
They came loose. Yeah. See, I was trying not to be overly aggressive, but let me see this one. That one's loose. Let me see this one here. This one looks good. I'll take this one over. Yep. Here you go. All right, what you doing, Moses?
I'm still stapling.
Okay.
Gotta go all the way around. If you want to cover holes.
Sure. Okay. So he's working. Let's see. Sugar Daddy. Let's see. I don't know. Daylilies. Did I miss somebody? Did I see Pete is here? Hello? Sorry, I was listening to the people explaining what's happening. Let me see. I'll show you real quick. I'll show you one other thing. So we walked this one here. So I'll show you. Okay, here's a bench. In memory of Paul S. Ziegler, 1912 to 2001. Yep, ×2. Don't know who Paul Ziegler was, but he's here. All right, so I'll show you. So here's another one. So this evergreen here, still in these rock gardens here. And then this is green roof garden. So if you have a roof, you can do this. And let me see how they laid it down. Does it say? Oh, here we go. Penn State, shout out. Oh, Scratch and Pete, there you go. So there's 6 layers here. Waterproof membrane, drainage layer, filter fabric, hydro blanket, soil, and then the plant. So then, once you do all that, you put whatever plants you want. So this is a roof garden if you wanted to have one. And this is what it looks like. And I don't know, I don't see that these are marked, per se. But there's a little, ooh, sorry, there's a bee. Butterroll Boutique, waiting room and watching. Oh, thanks for coming in. Good to see you, Doretha. Phew. But anyway, it's very humid today, and I think it looks like it wants to do something out here. But yeah, you see all these beautiful plants. It's cool. But that's the roof garden. Walk around here. And they put it in this little, I don't know what you want to call that, but it's got drainage. And they used to have paper in here, I guess, to explain what's in there. But it looks like it got eaten by a mouse, which is yucky. But there's some succulents there. Some plants. You might see some little critters in there. Here we go. Yep. Raised bed, thank you. I think I've been in the sun too long, so I'm starting to be like, you know. And then they have, oh, there's a little ant. He's running. Where's he off to? There's another couple ants there. Oh, there's a lot of ants, actually. Uh-oh. Yep. But anyway, there's a slope garden, a veggie garden, and a compost area. But I think my service is bad back there, so I'm going to stay where it's good. But yeah, raised bed. And a lot of this stuff is native, too. They have some native plants. Yeah. And so they wanted me to be the videographer, so I said, I'll do this. Let me see if I can get you some names here. Wild petunia. It looks like most of this did pass away. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm being paged. Uh-oh. Is he trying to be in the calendar? My husband's acting a fool. Wait, you got to hold that pose. You got to hold that pose. I missed it. All right. I'm just doing a little walk real quick. Yeah. Oh, there's Sonia's here. Hello. So my husband's, see, there's these old nasty women. They're all like all over my husband. You know how that goes. He's like the young hot one, although I think that's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, they're getting his, they're blowing his head up. But anyway, there's the raised bed. Let me see if I can go back here a little bit. I'm going to try to stay. We have an internet tower not far from here, but it's not so good. So let's see. But anyway, this is the slope garden here. And it's got all kinds of grasses. Let me see. Uh-oh. Let me see what this message is. Oh, nasty women, I know. They're always, you know how they are. He's the young one, you know, so they're like, he's the hot one. Which I think is hilarious. Yep. Moses being Moses, right? Yeah, they're blowing up his head a little bit. I guess that's good. We need that from time to time. So there's just some automatic watering there. Yeah. This is the slope garden here. I'm just going to walk backwards a little bit. Yeah. And yeah, this looks like lamb's ear again. So they have a lot of this. This stuff is in my yard from my neighbors. They haven't been there in like 12 years. And we still have a lot of this. And it's big like this too. Lamb's ear. This is, oh, black-eyed Susan. Yeah, it died. It's already gone. So that was black-eyed Susan. Yeah. Let me see lilies. Yeah, I think they're gone. They are gone. Yeah. Yep. See what else. But see, they did these little walking trails, which is cute. So if you want to go up there, you can go. But I'm afraid there might be a snake or something. Oh, here's a wild strawberry. Check this out. I have these in my yard. There's one right there. Wild strawberry. Look like somebody ate that one. Let's see. Blue Fesque. Beyond Blue. That's what these are. That's Fescue. Is it fescue or fescue? Yeah, it must be fescue. There it is there. Let me see what else. What is this? Oh, that's sedum. Yeah, we saw that earlier. There's a lot of that around sedum. There's a couple different kinds. There's that one there. Yeah, but you see how they did all this going down the way here? I'm going to pan down. Ooh, things are biting me. I know, it's bad. Okay, there's that. So they're always watering. And then this is, I'm going to try to get this lady out of the shot, but this is where the herb garden is. And they have some compost back there. But the herb garden's in the middle there. And so anyway, so they give you all this stuff, you know, so they each of the master gardeners picks a project and then they work on it. We're having a World War II day weekend here. I don't know why people celebrate war. It's kind of interesting. But they, you know, they fly these planes. It's just right up the street. Yeah. So it's crazy. But you're going to hear a lot of planes probably going by. But all this stuff, yeah, passed away. It looks like it was early spring stuff. But anyway, there's that. But yeah, that's most of the garden there. But thank you to everybody who stopped in and said, hey, this is awesome. But I'm going to come over and help them out. But I told them I would document some of their shenanigans. Because they get all... Nobody really documents their stuff. So, yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, thank you. So this is our agricultural center in here. And so if you have a farm, you can go in and get your soil tested. And you got to pay. It's a nominal fee. But you can get your soil tested and see how everything outgrew. This is the wall. But everything's growing outside of the wall, which I think is really funny. But they had lilies out here, and they're all gone, yeah. Spring came early this year. Well, here's a little bit of a fern. I'll show you a fern. Here's some ferns here. Yeah. Nice. Yep. D-Day was a big deal. Yeah, it was, right? Yes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But they're every year they have this thing, and we live not far from this airport. You know, they have it at this airport, little local airport, and it's a big deal. Yeah, they really get into it. Oh, spring came about a month ago. That's what Marlene's saying. Yep. That's cool. Nice. Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for coming. This is good. I just figured, you know, they asked me to do a little bit of try to do a little documentation of what's happening out here. And they're trying to talk me into doing this master gardening. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta figure that out yet. Yes. Everybody's saying hey to Pete. Good to see you, Pete. But, you know, they came up with this stuff, and every day, like, the people volunteer, and they weed things, and, you know, periodically and stuff like that. Yeah, there were some lilies right there. Yeah, they're very, very gone. So, well, this is cool. I don't know what this is here. Put that in there. It's very pretty. And let me see what this is here. I like this pink. I'm not sure what it is. This pink right there is pretty. And a lot of this stuff is native. And this is a rose, red drift, ground cover rose. Nice. Yep. You enjoy it, I'm sure it will look great. Yep. It's awesome. Yeah, they're doing a good job. There's some spider. I think that's like a spider plant. I think so. It's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Oh, let me show you this one last thing here. Excuse me. So there's this little, I'll show you this real quick. It's a sculpture. It's pretty because it does the rain when the wind goes. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right here. It's a little sculpture. I'll try to get closer. So hopefully I'm not making you dizzy. But yeah, if you have any, if you're a farmer, you can get information on anything. And they will help you try to diagnose any plant problems you have. So that's one thing they do. Oh, hey, Rita. Good to see you. Good morning. Or good afternoon, actually. It's 2 o'clock. But this is a pretty cool sculpture. I just stay there and stare at this for hours. And that's the hummingbird. I don't know if you can hear him. He was talking earlier. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Let's see, there's another plane. Let me see if I can get it. It's hard to see, but it's like right there. Those World War II planes. Oh, there's another one. Right there. Let me see, right there. Yeah. So they're gonna be doing this until Sunday. But there's a lot going on. And see, there's another garden kind of right there with all the different colors. Some yellows, some oranges, some purples. Yes. So this is our agricultural center, and because we live in the country. So if you need any, blah, 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 blah. So if you need any like farming advice, plant advice, you can come here and get it. And they have, how to make compost, and here the little guy. But anyway, there's that. Let me show you these little red. These are pretty. Yarrow. Yeah, I think I have some of these. That's really pretty. Yeah. Still morning. Oh, that's right. It's only 11:15. That's right. I keep forgetting the time zones. Yep, that's pretty cool. But that's a hummingbird you hear. He's saying a lot. But these are nice, these little container gardens. I think that's pansy. I think that's a pansy. And kale. Anyway, there's the other. Yep. But you see the colors there? Good for you. Yep. All right now. But yeah, isn't this cool? But actually, some of this is starting to die off too. That's a nice begonia back there. They had some other ones, but I don't see what happened. See, they had begonias. Like they had a plant sale earlier. Oh yeah, it's a hummingbird. It's tiny too. It's about this big. it's the smallest bird, but they're so loud. You would think it was something bigger than it was. That's a nice begonia there. Yep, everybody's saying hey. Oh yeah, and if you want to drop your link, just type Kelly, Kelli, and hopefully Nightbot should get you. Yes, that's really pretty. Hello. This is the wall garden here. Yeah, sounds like a squirrel. Yeah, yep. I forget what these are called, but these are pretty. I've never been able to get these to last in the yard. They always pass away. Yeah, this is nice. Great. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Oh, there's a bumblebee somewhere over there. See if he's hiding. This is pretty. But the wall garden, 2011. Here we go, Sugar Daddy. There it is. Yep, it worked. All right now. And so that's that. But yeah, I made 30 minutes. That was really all I wanted to get to. Was it's pretty there. Yellow. New York ironweed is what this is called. Yeah, this is more sedum. It's called wild crop. All right, now it works. Yeah, not sure what these are. There's just a lot going on. Let's see. But I see they're doing automatic waterers. Yeah, because it was supposed to be 90. I think it was pretty close to 90 today. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's the trees there. It's really pretty. But all these container gardens, you know, they